Hi, my name's Michelle Ladd, and I am going to tell you a little story about how I ended up getting my third RV. I am a solo traveler, and I travel with my little pup, Shellis. I purchased a 24-foot Class C 2.5 years ago, and I traveled the country with my company, Heroes Home Advantage. And my goal was to thank heroes around the country for their services. And with Heroes Home Advantage, what we do is we give rebates and credits back to our heroes when they buy and sell houses. So we started doing events around the country. I never owned an RV before, drove it right off the lot. And then this year, I bought a 32-foot Class C, and I started having some issues with it. So I decided to take the plunge and get a Class A. It's a brand new Thor 2020 Freedom Traveler. And I have now traveled over 43,000 miles thanking heroes across the country for their services. I am raising awareness to PTSD and suicide. Today, I am taking my first maiden voyage in the brand new Class A, but I'd like to share with you what the outside looks like. So come along with me. Just gotta, I already did a video on the inside of it, and you've already seen pictures of the outside of it, but now I'm going to explain to you what I do and who I honor and how I'm trying to help make a little bit of a difference. So my new Class A is wrapped in the American flag, and I'm going to take you around it. So sorry, the sun's a bit bright. I am raising awareness to PTSD and suicide to all active duty military branches, National Guard, and also to the Emergency Medical Service, Police Department, Fire Department, ambulance workers, our first responders. How did I start this venture? Well, back years ago when I was a realtor in Rochester, New York, I started in 1996 as a realtor in Rochester, New York, and my children both served our military. One of my children is a combat veteran who's also now a firefighter, and I decided that I wanted to do something to pay it forward to the community of heroes. So as you can see, I'm packing and getting ready to go on my very first trip with the new RV. So my RV that I bought earlier this year was having a lot of issues, and these were the original graphics. So what I'm doing is portraying female veterans, soldiers, our Vietnam veterans, veterans of all eras, soldiers. I hope you can see this. I'm really in the bright sun right now. But then my world changed when I met these four right here. So let me go down and start with Janice. Janice, I did this thing called May Heroes Appreciation Month. Every day in the month of May for many years, I went around to Rochester and I started feeding our heroes to thank them for their services. My team and I, my agents and my vendors, my loan officers, my attorneys, my home inspectors, we all started thanking our heroes for their services by bringing them lunches and dinners. So we fed thousands of heroes in Rochester, New York. I met Janice, and Janice shared with me that she suffers with military sexual trauma and all that comes along with that. This year, I met the other three. I first met Bobby Henline. Bobby is a true American hero. And I've shared his story before, but when I met Bobby, I think just March this year, 2019, I asked all these guys if I could put their photos on the RV, and raise awareness to PTSD and suicide and mental health and homelessness. That same week, I met Tom McCray, and I've also done videos with Tom. And I have a new photo of Tom because I really love this photo of Tom. And then I was contacted by Sabina, and Sabina lived in the Texas area, and I was taking one of my tours in Texas, and Sabina lost her husband to suicide. So all of these photos are on both sides and the back of the RV. So I'm just going to take you around. I interview heroes all across the country, and I'm finding resources for them for, I don't know if you can actually see this, but I'm finding resources for those that suffer with PTSD, trauma, traumatic disorder, flashbacks, fear, anxiety, so many, depression, and the words are up there. I became a non-for-profit in July of 2019, and I've had some amazing friends and organizations doing some fundraisers for me, so that's been really nice. I do have an area, special thanks to our sponsors, so I am looking for corporate sponsorships. And to all of my realtors, loan officers, title companies, attorneys, home inspectors, roofers, contractors, movers, this is for you guys. This is my company, Heroes Home Advantage. I run my company right out of the RV as I'm traveling. Here's another side of the RV. You can see that a little bit. Now, I really want to show you one of the things I'm so proud of. My children. This is Tom and this is Tyler, Marine, Navy. They are both out and safe, and I honor them. They're on both sides. They're keeping me safe here. This is my passenger window. And now the front of it is so exciting. See, I'm going to probably have to walk back so you can see it. This is my operation name, Operation 22 to 0, and my logo. I named my non-for-profit National Veteran Resources. So guys, I'm leaving today. It is mid-October 2019. I'm going to take a maiden voyage, and I'm driving 3 hours. I'm going to the Villages for a concert, and I'll be driving 3 hours back. I stay in a lot of parking lots. I want to thank all the VFWs and the police departments and fire departments, and all my friends let me stay in their driveways as I travel. This is about raising awareness to PTSD and suicide. It is an epidemic, and I believe that if we all work together, we can all make a difference. So I want to thank you all for your love and support. I want to thank all of you that have donated and done fundraisers for me. Keep it up. It's quite expensive to run this thing. Keep safety prayers for me, please. I've never driven one of these things. I drove it right off the lot at Camping World. Again, I want to thank Dalton Signs for the wrap, and I want to ask you to just follow me. How can you follow me? On Facebook, nationalveteranresources.com. On LinkedIn, Michelle Ladd, Michelle with one L, Michele, Ladd. I think I'm also on Instagram and Twitter. I thank all my volunteers. I have 5 volunteers that are all veterans and their wives. They're across the country. They all help me with some amazing things. And to my children, my friends, my loved ones, and Randy, God bless. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching.